Hey folks, Beginner Bob here again. I just wanted to do another follow-up on where I'm at on my chassis and my Model A Ford rat rod that I'm building. If you've been following along, you see that I have been building my own chassis and I have it set up right now. It's 3/4 of the way done, and when I show you, I'll explain a little bit more what's going on. I have the engine in now, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out where the engine mounts are going to go. So I'm really aligning the engine and get everything square to where I need it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here's the chassis right now, and as you can see, I put this drop in it. So I have 1-inch blocks on the bottom. This is just keeping everything off the floor. It is 3/4 of the way done because, as you can see in the back, this is where the back end's going to come up. I don't have my rear wheels or my axle in yet, so I'm not able to box that in and get the correct height until I get those in. So right now it's just sitting like that. What I've done so far is, again, I designed this chassis myself, and I really wanted to have this sweeping curve in here instead of kind of the traditional Z where you just layer it over and box it in. But I think this turned out pretty good. This is where the suicide front end is going to be, and this is sitting right now at 7 degrees. I'm assuming that when I get the rear end in, even if it kicks up just a half a degree or a degree, then I'll be well within 6 degrees. They say between 6 and 7 degrees is a good angle to have that plate right there. So right now it's at 7 degrees. As far as the motor, it's a 350 small block. And what I've done is I've got the radiator just kind of sitting in there, and I have it 1 inch off the ground, just like I have the rest of the frame 1 inch off the ground. When the wheels go on, it'll actually be about 4 inches off the ground total, maybe 5. But this is just helping me mock up. I'm also positioning the engine so that I can get the fan. I have an electric fan that'll attach to the radiator, and this gives me enough gap in between there, so there's plenty of gap. I have some new headers. What are they? The lake style headers, and they'll just come off and come out the side. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out a way to make my own engine mounts. This was my original mock-up. The engine was actually about 1.5 inches higher, so this is what it would have looked like. And I just decided that it was too high. It's sitting on jack stands right now, and it's sitting on some wood. So I actually had two 2x4s sitting on it here, which raised it a little bit more, and I just didn't like the height of it. I also have the engine set at 2.5 degrees downward. So this is going to help with my pinion angle. When I get the axle in, it'll be 2.5 degrees the opposite direction, and that way my pinion angle will be set. Like I said, I'm just trying to get everything aligned right now. I'm trying to get everything square to where I want it. The actual chassis on the rat rod, so the front end will actually line up almost right here. So that I want to get this body on there so I can figure out where I can carve out for the transmission tunnel. And then my turbo 350 transmission will go in between there. So this is just the mock-up. Wanted to give you guys a rough idea of where I'm at. Like I said, the rear end's not in. When it does come in and I figure out what the height is going to be based on my 20-inch wheels, I'll be able to cut the correct height on the back of the frame there, and then everything will be good. So just a quick update, but it's coming along good. I'm liking it, and it's slow, but it's also winter time, and it's about 30 degrees out here right now, and we're just taking it slow and easy. Anyway, that's it. I'll get back to you again, and I'll do another update when I get closer. Take care, guys. Bye.